Hi, my name is Alex Maureira. I'm a trip leader here in Patagonia, Chile and Argentina. And I want to make a very simple video about how to pack, especially for you that you're coming in an organized group. Probably you're flying from the States down to Buenos Aires or Santiago. This is not intended to other kind of tourism, especially technical, no, nothing like that. This is an organized group, 15 days group around Patagonia. Okay, so first of all, let's get it started with our luggage. It's difficult because we have all kind of temperatures in Buenos Aires and in Santiago. It's very warm, especially in summer. And in Patagonia, we are having between September and April an average of 40 Fahrenheit degrees and very windy, especially very windy in summer. So the idea is give you suggestion how I pack. It's nothing more than that. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to. It's just my opinion about what you should take and be careful with. If you're flying domestically inside of Chile or Argentina, probably you're using two airlines. LATAM has a check luggage restriction of 23 kilos, which is 50 pounds. And Aerolíneas Argentinas, they allowed you to take 15 kilos, that means around 33 pounds. So usually I try to keep my luggage in 15 kilos and less than that. And what is the key and how is the key? The key is packing with layers. I mean, the layers, what layers are you going to take to your trip? That is key. Let's start it with the type of luggage. I will hardly suggest you to come with a duffel bag, which is much lighter than a normal suitcase. Normal suitcases usually are very heavy, empty, and you want to use most of your kilos, right? You want to use most of your weight in layering. Now, I do have a duffel bag with my own wheels. I mean, with these ones. Okay, in that way it's easy to take everywhere. Sometimes some airports don't have the porters. We don't have help. Sometimes we have to deal with our own luggage, so that is important. You take a light luggage with you. And let's go to what I pack. I brought you here most of my essentials. My essentials usually, let's start for the layers, are my first layer. The first layer, usually, this is our essential, something that I can never forget. This is my first layers, long johns, and my t-shirts. This kind of clothing is dry fit, which means that dry very fast. Is odorless, so sometimes when I can't watch for a few days, is completely odorless. It's a technical clothing. It's a little more expensive than other ones, but I use it. So I would say this would be the number one layer you have to be. You have to have your long johns to keep your legs warm, and something like a t-shirt to keep your chest and back. Dry fit. Why is dry fit is important for me, at least? Cotton, when you sweat or you are sweating, cotton keeps you wet inside, and sometimes if it's windy, especially in Patagonia, which is very windy, you will to feel your chest or your back very cold. So with these materials, dries you up very, very fast. So this, I have and after that, well, you can choose. I have a bunch of colorful t-shirts. Most of them dry fit. They dry fit. They are sport t-shirts. After that, you can take a fleece with you. I like colorful fleeces. I have my fleece. So basically 1, 2, 3. And my fourth layer would be something synthetic, like this one. That would be my fourth layer. And the most important layer, especially if you're visiting the Lake District in Patagonia too, that it rains. I mean, rains a lot, and sometimes you have to deal with the wind is your fifth layer, will be something waterproof. This is essential, okay? You have to have a good rain jacket, okay? I have mine. Of course, these things are not cheap, but I use it all the time, so I like to invest. Most of my, you can use this kind of Gore-Tex or any other kind of technology that keeps you dry, the driest as possible, okay? Now, about the shoes, I take my waterproof shoes for hikings, and I can use it in the city. They are very light, okay? You can bring your sneakers as well, but the waterproof shoes, I mean, you're going to use it, especially if you're doing a hike and in the middle of nowhere it started raining. At least your feet, you're going to keep your feet dry, which is very, very important. Another essential, and for me and a lot of travelers don't take this in their luggages, and I think it's really, really important, is your rain pants. These rain pants technically are pants that go over your regular pants. Got it? So they're waterproof, and you just put it over all the pants. Okay? There is a lot of brands, especially in the United States. You have a lot of stores that they have this. This is essential. Why? Because probably if you're coming to Patagonia, probably you're taking a cruise, for example, that could be Australis or could be Scorpios. Both of those cruises, they take you out in Zodiacs or smaller boats where you have to sit down and slide over the Zodiac, over the rubber boat, and usually those rubber boats are wet. So imagine you with regular pants sitting there, you're going to get all your boom boom wet, and you will be exposed for average 40 minutes, an hour. So you're going to be cold. The idea is protect your health. I mean, the idea you don't get a cold or you get sick. So this will save everything. Okay, it's for me it's one of the essentials, and I saw many travelers they don't really bring it. It's like the rain jacket. A few travelers bring a kind of windbreaker, and that sometimes is not enough. Okay, you don't have to have many type of jackets, nothing bulky. The idea is you keep your things lighter as possible. So usually nowadays technology keeps you to combine everything. I mean, very good waterproof products but very light at the same time. And that's it. I take of course my underwear and everything, but I don't take much. I take a lot of t-shirts. I have my hiking trousers who are light, dry fit as well. One of the things that I don't take with me in my trips are jeans. Okay, I don't really. I mean, when they asked me, I said don't take jeans because, yeah, you can use jeans in the city, fine. But in Patagonia, if you get wet with jeans, you will get, it takes a while to get dry, and they are very heavy in the luggage. So I would suggest trousers more lighter, like some golf pants or some hiking pants, which are sometimes you can detach the legs, you can convert it in shorts. Those are nice because you can use it as shorts in the big cities like Buenos Aires or Santiago, and then in Patagonia you can use it with your long johns and your rain pants. You will be 3 layers in your legs, so you will keep warm and dry, which is the most important thing. About another essential to pack, you can take another pair of shoes. I don't take many shoes with me. Universal plugs if you want to have. A lot of people ask me, I receive a few questions about if they can bring their iPads or technology, if we have Wi-Fi in Patagonia. Yes, we do. Most of the hotels now, they do have a connection, except if you're taking a cruise like Scorpios or Australis. They do not have connection inside, which is sometimes very nice. You're disconnected for 4 days from this world. that says I don't want to be more in detail about layers. My advice was basically to show you what to take in general. One of the things that I wouldn't suggest either that you take are the turtlenecks. A lot of, especially ladies, comes with those turtlenecks, which are very not very handy, because sometimes inside of the buses it's very warm. Outside it could be cold, but inside of the buses it's warm. So some ladies, they cannot take the turtlenecks because they have nothing underneath. What we use here, we don't use any scarf and where are they? Or turtlenecks. We use something that we call buff. There we go. This is a buff. Okay. How this thing works is you can use it, and I have many of different colors that I put around my neck, and you can protect yourself like this. Ta-da! Okay. I have a bunch of them. I change it according the color of my teacher, and they are very inexpensive. You can bring it from the States, or you can bring it from, or you can buy it here. Here a little more expensive, but if you don't want to bring it from there, you can buy it here. They're very handy, and that is what we use in Patagonia. We don't use any scarf because with the wind would be very, very annoying. So if you have any question, just put a comment down here, and or just send me an email. I wanted to do this very, very fast. Sorry for the unprofessional way to do the video. The only thing is I wanted to give you some advice about how to come well prepared here. So I wish you a very nice trip. I hope you have a great travel experience in my homeland in Patagonia. And again, if you have any question, I will post my email. You can send me an email with question. Gladly, I will answer you. Bye.